Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 9 of Young Spine, Young Body. My name is Albert Vaca. I hope all of you are doing really well and safe and healthy. And today we're going to go over 3 things. First thing I'm going to talk about is the liver and gallbladder meridian system in our body that helps take care of us. Second thing I'm going to talk about are trigger points. Now trigger points are anything that makes us go ouch, little painful spots, and we want to take care of them before anything becomes bigger. Third thing I'm going to go through is my 3 favorite moves of Qigong for back pain to make sure that you are feeling good and that your spine and your ligaments and your body is getting movement so that you can be free of any pain. Okay? So let's talk about the liver and the gallbladder. So the liver and the gallbladder are located on the right central part of your body here, but the liver meridian goes all the way down through the middle, midline. The gallbladder meridian runs along the outside, and it is responsible for your tendons, it is responsible for your ligaments, and is responsible for the chi flow and the blood circulation throughout your body, throughout your limbs, everywhere. So it's important in our body for us to take care of the liver. So that means watching out for chemicals, watching out for any excesses. So too much alcohol, too much coffee, too much sugar. Okay, those are the big ones. Making sure that we're sleeping at a decent time and not too late, because the liver system actually resets itself in the middle of the night. So get to bed early. And the one thing I want to show you right now is that you have the ability for your own body to heal just by giving it some attention. So what I want you to do right now is just stand in a nice little stance with your legs, knees shoulder width apart, your pelvis tucked underneath you, your head feeling tall and strong, your shoulders just nice and relaxed. If you need to wiggle it out, do that. And I just want you to take circulation and breath, just going up and through your body, and just allow it to go and expand. Do that for a few breaths. Good. And when you're ready, I want you to bring your hands upwards, almost like you're hugging a small tree around you. And your palms are facing towards each other. And I want you to move your palms, your fingertips towards each other just an inch and pull them back an inch. And then I want you to start playing with this little chi ball. Make it smaller, tighten it, expand it, move it in different directions if you want. But I want you to feel the subtlety between your palms. And remember to breathe. Relax your shoulders, elbows, fingers. And when you feel like you have a little bit of energy between those palms, I want you to bring that little chi ball and bring it right here towards your liver gallbladder and put it right below your rib cage there. And keep on breathing. You're bringing that nice energy that you just had between your palms right to your liver gallbladder. The season of the liver is spring, which we're in now. The color of the liver is green. So if you have a favorite color green, go ahead and bring that green energy right towards that liver gallbladder area where your hands are right now. Good. Relax the hands, drop hands down, take another inhale, and exhale. You'll find that when the liver is under constraint, you find that you may be more angry, you may be more depressed, you may be more frustrated, your premenstrual signs might be more active, you might have more cramping going on, and all of that is a constraint of that liver chi in our body. So when there is pain, that means things aren't flowing. That's when there's a blockage. So that's why we take care of the liver, so the liver can expand and move throughout our whole body and get our circulatory system going really well, so that there is no pain. All right, hope that helps with the liver. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, please. I'd love to answer them. Let's go to number 2. Today I'm going to talk about trigger points. So I've got a little golf ball, okay? I love golf balls and taking care of ourselves because they are just small enough, just round enough, and just hard enough where you could literally massage certain areas of your body without digging your thumbs in there and getting tired. So if your chest is sore, if you have trouble breathing, if you have a lot of allergies, you can actually use that golf ball and massage these little areas around the outer portion of your chest, the upper inner portion below the collarbone, and any area that is a little tight, consider that a trigger point. Anything that makes you go ouch or ooh, then you can apply that pressure there, and you don't have to roll it. You can just find the spots and apply that pressure so that it will help release that. And all you want you to do is just apply it and breathe and let it go. Okay. Now the reason I like the tennis ball, or the golf ball here, is because you can use it just about anywhere. You can use it on the back of your shoulders, back here, lean up against a wall. You could use it on your hip, kind of roll it in here, in this area here. You can put it on your feet. So I'll drop it on the ground there, and you step on the ball, and now you're massaging your feet. And it is such a good idea to take care of your feet because you have fascia that literally is connective tissue going on through your whole body. It's like a spider web that basically holds everything in, your organs, your muscles, your ligaments. And so we got to take care of that fascia, and it all starts down by the feet. So walking on grass, walking on sand is really good. Not being in the same shoes all the time, so your feet don't get used to the same old terrain. So, and then all I'm doing is pushing that ball in different areas of the body to allow those trigger points to release. And you can roll your foot around, that'd be helpful. But one thing you might want to do is find that trigger point that is painful for you and hold it there and breathe into that spot and allow it to breathe, okay? And so that's why I really like golf balls. That's why I really like trigger points, these little things to take care of trigger points, okay? Another option of something like that is I've got kind of a lacrosse ball type size. It's like the size of a tennis ball. It's a little harder, but it has a little bit of give. And I love these for, the back. I put this on my upper back there. I put it in my lower back here, and I lean up against a wall, or I put it more towards the hip area. There's a great point, gosh, I forget the English name of it, but gallbladder 30. I think it's called like jumping point. I'll have to get back to you on that. I'll put it in the comments. But right in between the hip bone and the sacrum over here is a point right in the middle of the meat of the glute right there. And it's a great point to just kind of sit on, and you could sit down on a chair with it. You can lean up against a wall with it. And it's a great point to alleviate any kind of hip pain or pressure going along in here, okay? A foot roller. It's just got a few little ridges going on here. And again, same thing, put it down on the floor. Again, you roll it, find those spots, and then hold it there. Hold it for a count of 5 or so, and just breathe into those spots, okay? Last thing, this funny contraption, it's called a theracane. So it's got a few different bumps, little round spots here, little wet edges here going on this here. And I love these because I can reach around to those tender spots. So right in here, and all I'm doing is pushing forward and applying some pressure. And then I can find another spot in the back of the shoulder, for instance, and I can apply some pressure there. And all I'm doing is looking around for different areas where I find any kind of trigger points, and I'm pressing on those areas. I love this because this is something that anybody can do at home. Those really tender spots in between the shoulder blades, this is awesome to get in and apply that pressure. And the knobs are just big enough where they're not gonna, give too much pain when you do it. Some points can be very painful. On those points that are painful, I would just lighten the pressure up, breathe into that spot, and give it extra attention going on there too. Because the more we release these trigger points, the less they're gonna turn into bigger reactions of pain. Because when figure if you have a stream and all of a sudden you put a pebble into it, that's not a big deal. But if that pebble turns into a big rock, all of a sudden the water's having to divert. It's now being blocked up. All of a sudden you got a bunch of sticks and shrubbery that is now blocking that river, and that's obstructing any kind of blood flow from going through there. So that's what we want to take care of. Catch it, the sooner the better. Okay? Okay, let me know if you have any questions on trigger points. I'd love to answer those questions for you. So let's go over some Qigong movements and my 3 favorites. And you've seen these before if you watch some of my other series here, but they are my favorites because they hit all directions. So we'll be starting those now. So again, tap in to your relaxation and just bounce and help relax your body. Let anything go. If you have those if you just worked on those trigger points, it's nice to get some little movement in afterwards. Now that you've released that trigger point, allow some more blood flow going through there. Okay. Let's connect. Called return the chi. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Good. So let's begin with jade plate receives the morning dew. Put your hand in an eagle's beak. Put it right behind you, kind of face up like this. Right in your lower back spine. And with this other hand, I'll do my right hand. And we're going to go across the belt line. Present. Come up to the ear. Push up and push down. You can come up on your toes if you wish. Come back down. Push back up, push down with the other hand. And a third time. Good. Let's bring that hand you just used, put it behind you in that eagle's beak, face up. Jade plate receives the morning dew on the other side. Bring it across your body, across your belt line. Present it like you have a teacup on your hand. Bring it up to your ear and push up and push down with the opposite hand. One more time. Three, draw down. Settle it down. Good. Good, so we got the up and down motion, and when we're doing this up and down motion, it's really important to get that opposite pressure on one side and the other. That's the yin and yang, right? The duality that we're kind of play with. So because you have all your muscles don't go straight up and down your back, a lot of them are actually crossing or doing this action across your back. So that's why we're getting a little bit of action on all sides, you know, be able to do this. It's basically that in order to help release those muscles, help stretch those muscles, and to activate them as well. Okay. So our next movement is pushing the mountain. So we're going to take a slight step further wide apart, and we're going to make circles, kind of larger circles. Rotate from the hips. We're going to do 3 circles, and then here we're going to take a step and push the mountain. I'm going to my right. Bring it back and push again. Bring it back and push third time. Now bring it back, go the opposite direction. And you want your body pushing to that direction like you're in between 2 panes of glass. 2, 3. Close it up and draw it down. Okay. A couple things we're getting with pushing the mountain. We're getting all of this side opened up. We're opening this side body, so you can take all of this going on here. We're also stepping out so that we have a little movement in our quadriceps to get some strength in going on here. So if our legs are strong, our buttocks get strong, our back gets strong as well, in order to get that kinetic chain going upwards. So bring it here, bring it back, okay, as you're stepping in, okay? But I'm get more focused on just the stretch and the push, the energetic push of things, more so than the musculature, okay? All right, our third movement. So we're gonna have our hands, I'm gonna turn sideways a little bit. Okay, great elephant lift its trunk, okay? So your hands are out here, palms up, butt's going back a little bit. Draw it forward as your elbows go backwards, and draw it across and forward. Pull it back. Relax your neck. Relax your whole spine. And just breathe and enjoy it. Okay, we'll do one more. Here. We'll go down. Make little circles down here. Allow things to just relax. We're gonna roll our body upwards. Make an eagle's beak in front of your chest. And draw it up. It's about a little over our forehead. Get a little taller every time. Draw it upwards again. Good. Feel a nice elongation of that spine and taller again. Good. And draw everything down. To a nice relaxed state. Pay attention to where you are now. Connect with that spot below your belly button called the lower dantian, our energy storehouse. I'm going to return the chi once more to finish our practice. Do it 3 times. Mixing the yin energy of the earth, the yang energy of the sky, and mixing them, commingling them within ourselves. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope all of you are doing amazing, and I hope all of you are well and safe and take really good care of yourselves. Please leave comments. If there's anything I can do for you in the future, please, 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 please let me know. Be well.